Hey guys, it's me, Monkey Dragon here, and the topic of today's video is the Woodycraft SG revamp, my thoughts and opinions. And with that, let's go to begin. Okay guys, so first off, I want to say this is not only going to go up on YouTube, but also on the forums, for the reason being that any kind of poll that I have on my YouTube channel, I really enjoyed this game, so I'd really like to send people here and play it, because it truly is awesome. I really recommend it. The IP is woodycraft.net. It's also down in the description if you guys need it to be copy pasted or anything like that. But yeah, and it's also going to have a couple like bugs and fixes and stuff like that towards the middle end of the video, so that's why it's going up on the forums too. So anyways, what I thought about this. First off, it was amazing. I truly enjoyed it. Me and my buddy Sour, we streamed it for like 8 hours or something yesterday, the first day it came out, and it was truly amazing. I enjoyed every minute of it. It was really fun. I loved all the changes that you guys made to the new SG. Like for instance, the party system, you know, playing with friends. It was really nice that you guys added this. I remember there was a few times in the old SGs where we would run into the issue where we would say like, guys, everyone join SG 17, and it would be like, where are you guys? I'm missing you. They're like, oh, did you say 13? No, I said 17. But now you don't run into that issue because there's a party system, which is really cool. I also remember this from the old SG. There's an issue in a way where when the game would start there's the countdown where it's like game beginning in 20 seconds and it would count down. There would occasionally be someone that would make me pull my hair because he would just join and leave. He was the biggest troll. He used to hate me. And it's not one person. It's just an occasional troll. But now that's no longer there. As soon as the countdown timer starts and it's like, game is starting in 20 seconds. It's like, if you don't get in when it starts, you're screwed. So yeah, I like that. Wonderful change. You guys have saved my follicle. So thank you for that. Also, you guys have also changed the donator item. If you guys don't know, if you guys donate to Woodycraft, not only do you get a chance to respawn, but you also get a donor item. Originally, when it started, you know, in the old SG, you would get the item immediately. Like, as soon as you're able to move off your pedestal, you get the item. It could vary anywhere between, like, a pleb thing, like a feather, to something amazing, like a sword. But you could also get, like, steak or something like that. But it was really powerful. If you can get the sword, it's essentially like, haha, I can defend myself off spawn. These chests are mine. But you guys put a delay on it, like 20 seconds or something like that, which is really cool. So kind of, if you do get the really powerful thing of getting like a stone sword off the bat, which once again is rare, but it's still cool that it's a little bit delayed. This way it's not amazingly powerful, because if you get that sword instantly, you're the most powerful guy in the lobby. So that was a really cool thing that you guys thought of. And speaking of the whole donor thing, respawn, you guys did change it from, and I like this, from unlimited respawns to just the one respawn, which is pretty cool. Now that there's stats in the game and you have like the lobby leaderboards of like who's the best in the world and Woodycraft, I would hate to think that there's people out there that would like having like someone on their MacBook or something like spawning in constantly over and over again to like pad their stats or something. That would, I don't know who would do that, but hey, if they did it in Modern Warfare 2, they might do it here. Anyways, so that's really cool that you guys did that. And another thing is you guys completely like took care of any issue if someone would say, I only found 4 chests, but I don't have a sword or armor, I'm screwed. No issues here. There is so many chests, so much loot. It's awesome. You don't have to worry about that. That's one of my biggest griefs with like other SG servers out there, is they're so luck based. Whether there's like a bunch of random things falling from the sky, or there's very few chests, so it's like, I only got 2 chests. I drew the short straw, didn't get a weapon. Like, no, there's plenty of chests in these games. Thank you guys. You guys did awesome by that. Wonderful job. Speaking of like did awesome jobs, the build team, freaking bravo. Those maps look amazing. They're so cool. There's nothing plain about any of them. They're all really amazing looking. Between the trees, the way the buildings are designed, and the elevation, like the elevation that you guys put into the maps, that's all I can really, or the verticality, I guess is the better way to say it, because the worst thing about some maps, not the maps currently, but like old maps and stuff, is when there's like plains, there's just like flat land, because when you're chasing someone, as you do in survival games, it's like, oh hey, it's whoever runs out of food because we both run at the same pace. But when there's like verticality, you know, and you gotta jump and fall and, you know, do what I like to call battle parkour, you know, people trip up and, you know, you run into each other more often and there's more engagement. So freaking bravo to the map creators. You guys did an awesome job. Bravo freaking vo. Another thing you guys did pretty cool was the traps. I love the traps in this game. One type of traps that I want to say that you guys got rid of and are not really in the game anymore is what I like to consider battling the map is when there's just random pitfalls, or like when there's like steps or something. It's like, oh god, I gotta battle the ground looking to make sure I don't fall into the hole and worry about the guy chasing me. Like, no, the traps that are in here are kind of funny. Like, some of them are a TNT underneath the trap chest. If someone gets killed by that, like, you could see the TNT underneath the chest. It's freaking ridiculous. It's just funny to hear it go off. I remember on Volcano, there's like a tripwire as you're coming in or out of the castle. If you hit the tripwire, like a poison pot falls and it hits you. But that's only if you're like standing on the tripwire, because it activates slowly. But I remember there was this one time in like my 8-hour play session where like someone was chasing me out of the castle, and I was like, how can I do this? The guy's weapon, I'm completely boned. I'm like, the poison pot. So I ran over to the tripwire, I triggered it, and I kept running, turned back, splat, it got him, and like he stopped chasing me. He's like, poison. He just waddled back into the castle. It was amazing. That made my day. It was such a wonderful thing that happened. But yeah, you guys did an awesome job with the traps. I'm no longer battling the maps, which is really awesome. I love the feature that you guys added in the shards. It's so awesome. It's not grindy, because I hate the word grindy. It's usually like a negative thing. It's like, oh, I gotta endure something. You guys reward the players that play more often. There we go. We'll go with that. That's really awesome. I like that. You know, if you play more, you get more shards and all that kind of stuff. And with those shards, you can get like more health, a damage buff. You can also get some cosmetic things such as like particles and like battle cries and celebration things and stuff. That's really awesome. I really like that. That's gonna be really cool. I'm definitely gonna be trying to unlock them all. Pokemon thing. Anyways, it's really, really awesome. Speaking of unlocking things, I really like what you guys did with the shop. I like the fact that now those points that you got in game, or I guess it's money, actually has some kind of value to them. You can buy things from the shop. And I also like the fact that in the shop, there's nothing in there powerful or game breaking. And it's not like, oh, the guy has 120 bucks. He's gonna buy the Collins sword that, you know, insta kills you, melts you down into gold, and then he makes you into armor. Like, there's nothing like that. It's all nice little, it's just nice little things to have. That's the way we'll put it. They're nice little things. Because it's not like they're worthless, but it's not something game-breaking. So I'll say it's nice little things to have. Like little speed boots and like sometimes some diamonds, just in case you didn't get a diamond sword. You can get some TNT, that kind of stuff. There's some pretty cool little stuff. And there's like knockback swords or something. You know, just cool little things to have when you're pretty weak or something like that. So I like that. And, oh, I forgot to mention this when we were talking about the maps. The fact that you guys removed the ugly glass dome is amazing. It makes the maps look so much more beautiful. I really like it. It almost makes me feel like I'm in some kind of like godlike arena where like Woody's above me, like dancing, like dance for me, dance, and we're just like fighting. It's amazing. Like, we don't have the ugly dome, so like plus for the visuals, and it just makes me feel like we're in some god arena. It's really amazing. I truly like it. I also like what you guys did with deathmatch. Now there actually is a dome in deathmatch. It's not just like everyone has the map walls, push you back into spawn, and then everyone runs away again. No, there's actually a dome, so everyone is contested, and you always got to fight and stuff. And something you guys added, added a new little thing that I didn't even think of. And when you guys play minigames, in general, you know, most of the times when the minigame is over, you guys get kicked out and you got to refund a new lobby. Not at Woodycraft. Once you win in the deathmatch, it just rolls you in. So, like, let's say you joined SG22. Deathmatch happens. You kill the person. You stay in SG22, you're on the new map. You don't have to worry about leaving and coming back and all that kind of stuff. It's really awesome. It's a good idea. Keep everyone playing forever. It was a really cool little thing. But yeah, I liked all the changes you guys did. It was really, all of it was for the better. It was really a fun time that I played. Now onto the bugs. And honestly, very few bugs, very flawless launch. This was really awesome. One of the things that I did notice was the map Coral Reef. Me and my friends, we really couldn't get into it. We tried like 3 times. It like randomly came up and we got booted every single time. Then one time we tried to get started, but like we're on the pedestals and like the game crashed or something like that. I'm not really sure what's going on there. I know Bart was in our chat and he was looking into it. I'm assuming that it's probably fixed by now because Bart's an awesome guy, but just wanted to point that out just because. Also, another thing that I noticed was when the game started, it's like 3 shards spawn into the map, like at the bottom corner. It's like, good luck finding them. We would only ever get 2 shards. I don't think we ever had a time when we got 3 shards. I know some guy in my chat said he got 3 shards, but that could have been like subtle, you know, internet flex or something. Like, yeah, I got 3 shards once. But we don't know. We never found 3 shards. We only ever found 2 max. So just wanted to point that out. And yeah, actually only 2 map flaws that I have with 2 different little maps. I'll call them map flaws. One of them was on Raid by the Pool. I personally didn't do this, but my buddy Zach, or I guess my buddy fan Zach, whatever, Zach, he found a way to jump out of the map or something like that, where like you can get over a berry block or something like that. He was trying to show me, but I said I would be right there, but didn't, because I was enchanting my armor this way I could kill him. But yeah, I'll show a little clip here. This way it kind of helps you guys in your pursuit of finding it and fixing it. So yeah, there was that. There was also what I believe to be an issue on Volcano at the windmill. If you guys don't know, if you're being chased by somebody, it's a really good tip to like run into the windmill, because there's like pressure plates there that push up the pistons so that a guy can't follow you in there. This way you can catch your breath, eat your food, and all that kind of stuff. And the 2 times that I've gone there, the pressure, or you know, the pistons have been in the upright position, so you can't get in. The reason why I mentioned that there may be a bug there is because on the second time that I went there, the pistons were up, and the reason why we were there is because there was a shard on the exit. Because once you go in, there's no way out, not on those 2 ways. The only way you can get out is by going up and then out the little hole / thing that's right there at the windmill. And the shard was right there at the exit, and no one claimed it. So either the guy like DC'd or died as soon as he got in there, although there was like no items there. It was just weird. I think there's probably something wrong with the redstone there. Maybe it's just always up, so I just wanted to point that out just in case something was wrong there. But yeah, that was really it. Really flawless launch. It was really awesome. Good job, guys. It was really fun. It's a fun game to play. Some things that I wish could be changed, or my wish list, change something. I don't know what to call this last part, but things that I think could improve it. For one, for like the shard spawn locations, I wish there was more of them, because as it is right now, me and my friends, we've kind of already figured out where they are. Although it's random where they'll go, their locations are fixed. Essentially, me and my friends, we would spawn in and be like, oh, you gotta spawn, you go check Plateau, you go check Ice Lake, I'll go check Crater, and you go check Lava Lake. And it's one of those positions. That's where the shards would spawn. And there's only 2 of them, but it's random which spot they would spawn at. What I would like to see is maybe if they're more like an Easter egg, I think is the best way to phrase it. You know, maybe put it like up on a roof, or like behind some parkour or something, or like behind a tree stump or something. You know what I mean? Make it an Easter egg, something that's a little bit tricky, something that you can miss by when you're just in passing or something. Now where it's like, oh God, I spawned in, freak, shard that way. Because in the first 30 seconds of the game, that's what it is. You're sprinting for the shard location. So I would like it if there were more like Easter eggs. It's something where it's like, well, let's just play the game. Hopefully we'll happen upon a shard. That'd be really cool. I would really enjoy that. I think that would improve that. Another thing, I noticed that you guys added a new game type, I think it is, to SG. It's like Team SG, where you can join in with 2 other buddies, so it's essentially a team of 3, and you face off against other teams of 3s. Not that many people were in there, and I think that's probably because a lot of people like to play SG solo queuing and stuff. I think one way to really encourage more people to join the Team SG is maybe when someone finds a shard, everyone on the team gets a shard. And maybe like if one of your teammates get a kill, everyone gets a point for that. You know what I mean? Like everyone gets like $10, whatever it is. This way it's more like, hey guys, let's totally do this. It could be really awesome. And the reason why I'm mentioning this too about the whole shard things is I want it to once again be like an Easter egg. Because as it is right now, if you were to implement that where if one person finds a shard, everyone in your team gets a shard, is right now you just send 3 people out and they would probably get the shards. Like, because right now they're pretty fixed. It's pretty easy to find those shards. So that's, once it's like all Easter eggy to find the shards, that'd be a really cool thing to incentivize people to come play Team SG, because I would really like to play Team SG, but when we tried, there was no one in there. All of the regular maps were like all filled up. No one was really going to Team SG, but yeah, I think that would really make people want to come play Team SG. I think it could be really, really fun and awesome. Another thing, I noticed that there was a guy called Challenge Master, and Sour made the, I guess, revelation that, hey, maybe he'll have challenges for you to get shards. And I thought about that too. That could be really awesome. He said it could be like daily or weekly challenges or something like that. I just wanted to point out, or like throw my 2 cents in, that it maybe wouldn't be cool if it was like weekly challenges, unless it was a lot of shards or something like that. Because if it was like, you can get 5 shards, like, you're probably going to get way more than 5 shards in a week's time. Like, that would be like a really low amount of shards, if anything. So maybe like a daily shard challenge or something like that. It doesn't have to be amazing. Maybe win 4 SGs, or, you know, get a total of 10 kills or something. You know, just some random challenge, and make it like 5 shards, 4 shards, something like that. Make it worthwhile, because if someone's going to be playing like all day or for a decent amount of time, they're probably going to get upwards of like 10 to like 15 shards. I know at the end of my play session, I had, I think, somewhere around like 20 shards. Sour had more than me. I think Uncooked had a bunch. He had a bunch of shards. He was like the freaking shard magnet. He did an amazing job. But yeah, so maybe something like that. That's what I just want to throw my 2 cents in. And also wondering like what he is. That was my guess too, I guess, along with Sour. But that could be really cool. Speaking of the shards, I don't know how possible this is, but I think it could be really cool if you could buy the ability to remove an enchant possibility on your weapon. What I mean by this is like, hey, for 20 shards, you can remove the possibility to get smite on your sword. I would totally buy that. And then like the next one would be, and if you wanted to remove another one, it would be like 30 shards if you want to remove Bane of Arthropods, and another one if you want to remove Unbreaking and stuff. And, you know, just get more and more expensive as it goes along. I don't know how complicated that would be, but nothing sucks worse than enchanting smite on your diamond sword. Because it's not like the levels are rare, but the diamond sword is rare. And once you get it, it's like, oh no, dang it. I don't know. I think it could be really cool. I don't know how complicated it would be, but I just think that would be amazing. My last little thing that 2 cents that I would like to throw in is I would like for you guys to change the shop in the sense that where you can buy things from. It's really awkward because you can't buy it in the lobby, and you can't buy it while you're sitting on your little pedestals waiting for the game to start. You have to buy it like once the game actually goes, and at that time, you're not going to be standing on your pedestal to buy things from the shop. You're going to be running to go get your 8 chests or whatever it may be on your little path that you have predetermined. And by those times that you've caught your breath and you've got your 8 chests, it's like, well, I got my iron chest plate, I got my pants and stuff, you know. Do I really need to go into the shop right now? Like, there's nothing game-breaking in the shop. So at that point, once you have your iron armor and all that stuff, there's nothing truly amazing in there. You know what I mean? If you guys don't know, if you buy something from the shop, it doesn't just pop up in your inventory. It pops up in your ender chest. And there's no like /e chest or anything like that. There's ender chests scattered around the map, so you would have to go into those ender chests to get the item back. So yeah, it would make more sense, I think, if you can't do it in the lobby, then do it while you're sitting on your pedestal cooling down. This would be like, oh, I've always wanted to try those spell boots, or, you know, because there's things in there for you to get, like, speed 2 on diamond boots or something like that. Buy those things, and then, you know, you go get your ender chest and you get your item, because when you're just starting off, you know, something a little funny like that, like a knockback 2 sword, which isn't that powerful. I think it's like a wood sword or something like that. It's just like a funny little thing to have that can help you in like the very beginning, because nothing in there is game breaking, as it should be. But yeah, just my little thing in there. That's the last thing that I wanted to say. Maybe make the shop buyable from like anywhere in the game besides like when you're starting, because beyond just that starting moment, you really don't need anything from the shop. I mean, do you really want to spend, what is it, like $80 or something like that for diamonds? Like, you're probably going to find diamonds. Or either that or kill someone and find diamonds. I don't know. It's a thing. That's my last little 2 cents. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. I truly cannot recommend this game mode enough. It's truly amazing. I have tons of fun playing it. I know I'm going to play it and stream it later on today. So, yeah, guys, check it out. It's super awesome. Anyways, I'm Lucky Dragon. That's all I really got, guys. Peace.